Getting ready to get my stream horde out like
The
the fucking
fuck?
slut I am. What's up?
There's a fucking mousetrap that I didn't know fucking existed.
Oh crap, I forgot I changed. Cancel. Game captured. There we go. Good boy. Is it working? Video resolution. Let's drop it back down to 1920 by 1080, sweetheart.
That's so fucking weird. I've never seen this thing before.
Oh. Oh yeah, so you want to hear something interesting that I started doing in Borderlands 2? I
The what?
Do you want to know something I started doing in Borderlands 2?
What'd you start doing?
I finally started using an SMG.
Did you?
I finally found an SMG I like.
Which one?
Fly boy! Nothing can stop our Vault Hunter from achieving his goal! Nothing!
Which one was it?
Let me check. I was listening to Torg around his mouth. uh, it's the corporate plasma caster.
Twist!
The door's locked?
Oh.
Great. Torque Security would probably have the keys. Get to the arena and steal them from the security box.
Ooh, stealing keys from a security box. How payday 2-ish. Wait, what? Kill Shriek? No. It's going pretty good so far, bud. How's your day going? That's not good.
What?
Feels pretty good. Like, legitimately.
Oh. Shit,
Not,
dude.
not in my version of Panic, like, numbers make brain hurt. Like, he legitimately.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's not, yeah.
Fucking Jesus. That's not good.
No, it's not. See, shotgun, SMG. Is it just Tiny Tina's stupid?
Anything that is stupid? What?
No, the questions do. The questions do. It's annoying.
Have you played? How many of the other DLCs have you played through?
I'm still on the badass of that badass.
Oh, you fucking, you're doing the badass creator of badass, dude?
Yeah, I finished that.
Fuck yes. Did you run into the obvious Monster Hunter reference?
Yes, I did that one last time. Like, ooh, Monster Hunter. Oh wait, it's a monster truck.
Yeah, it's a big monster truck, but the fucking name just being straight up Monster Hunter, I was like, really? And that's when I learned Monster Hunter was the thing, because my friends told me about it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then one day they were actually playing the game in front of me, and I was like, huh. And then I played it and enjoyed it.
Nice. Well, I'm gonna pick
And that was like Gunlance's best weapon. But apart from that,
Let's see. Yeah, I get tired doing that. Like, I potted my plants, then what did I do? Yeah, I helped all the groceries put up. So after I put up groceries, dude, I literally napped in the chair. Then I moved to the couch and napped. Then I just moved to my room to go lay down till 7 o'clock. I'm just like, I might be slightly tired.
mm.
Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm not lazy, Kill Straight actually did stuff to do.
I'm not lazy. God. Fucking, can they stop, please? Just stop.
What happened?
I was just fucking looking through and I didn't realize that Assassin's Creed was already making another fucking game.
Yep, no holla.
Fucking what? Can they please stop? Like, for real? Can they just let the series just rest?
Well, I think this one might be good. Well, the past that are like some of the past ones have been terrible. I think this one might be good.
I feel like they stopped being good after 3. That's just a personal opinion. I mean, 4 I thought was alright, but did they really have the action mechanic? Why is that a thing now? Assassin's Creed boats.
Assassin's Creed what?
Assassin's Creed boats.
Oh.
Yes, I totally play Assassin's Creed to fucking play a sailing simulator. I don't know why they thought it was a smart idea to put boats. They're like, let's do this thing that seems like it's fun and creative as a way to travel around. Sure, it's neat, but it gets a little tiresome. More than just Black Flag, it started in 3. It's just that they apparently have it in a couple of the other games too. Like, afterwards. Like, I thought Black Flag might be the end of it, but whenever I saw gameplay for,
Take a deep breath there, Torque. Oh my god. You ran off like a solid minute going about the Renegade Cop thing.
Oh.
That is just great.
I have to say that, I want to say that it was Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and it still has boat mechanics. I don't remember if Origins has boats or not. I do not remember if it does. I know most of it takes place in Egypt, but I don't remember. Oh, there is one thing I will give fucking Origins kudos for, though.
What did they do?
They threw in an FF15 reference.
They threw in a what?
Final Fantasy 15 reference.
Oh, nice.
There's a chocobo that you can get as a mount, and you can get Final Fantasy 15's Ultima Blade, which is the fully upgraded engine blade.
Oh boy.
It also has, I believe, the Hyperion shield, which is the best shield that you can get in the game because your main weapon of choice in Assassin's Creed Origins is your sword and shield. But the Ultima Blade is a engine blade, so it's a single-handed sword, so it doesn't have a shield counterpart. So they just put the best shield in FF15 next to it. So that's one of the things that you can get. You can also fight apparently you straight up fight some of the fucking Egyptian gods. And I was like, what? Assassin's Creed Origins sounds like a fucking drug trip. So I was like, what even is this game? What is this game series? It stopped really making sense after 4, in my opinion. So yeah, no, I haven't really played any of the Assassin's Creeds since then, and I've heard that they aren't necessarily the greatest. So I just kind of
Right.
went, eh. So I just skipped Odyssey, and then here it is. I see Valhalla, and I'm just like, why? Why Viking?
Hopefully it'll be good. I think it's gone from like Assassins to just open world RPG.
Pretty much, but why keep calling it Assassin's Creed? Why not call it something else?
I can't answer that one for
Like, just get rid of the Assassins aspect and just do something else for it.
you. Bloodner's Creed.
I don't know, something that isn't Assassin's Creed, because Odyssey doesn't make any sense. They're Spartans. Fucking Origins, I don't know. Mostly because the name Origins makes me think that that's where the Assassins got their beginning.
Right.
But that doesn't seem like the kind of thing the Egyptians usually did.
Right.
So I'm just not certain. And here it is, Valhalla. It's like, it's so fucking weird. Like, think about it. Another reason why it doesn't really make sense is because most of the Assassin's Creed games happen in Italy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got Egypt, and then you have Greece. Those are all in the same area, relatively speaking.
Right.
Like, those are all down there in the Middle East, or at least close enough to it.
Mm-hmm.
But the Nordlands are about as far away from the Middle East as you can possibly fucking get.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I guess the same argument can be made about 3 because it's in fucking America. So, whatever about that one. Still though, it's just, I don't know, the stories have been making like considerably less and less sense. And then also the side-scrolling Assassin's Creed game with it taking place in China. Like, I don't know. I feel like the series just needs to be put to bed, at least the name,
Right.
and then they just come up with another game series that follows relatively the same. Because I imagine that since it's Vikings, it's gonna be another fucking boat simulator as well.
Yay, Boat Simulator 9000.
Oh, I love comparing loot.
Couldn't they come up with something ingenious this time?
Probably not.
Like, where the fuck is... Oh god, I just thought of something, because there's a sequence that happens in, Shit, which Assassin's Creed game was it? I'm trying to remember what fucking Assassin's Creed game it was. But there's one where you, there's an Assassin's Creed game in which it actually takes you, like, through a bunch of different moments in history, and one of them is during World War II.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, where's the fucking Assassin's Creed game based on that? I want to jump from an airplane and stab someone in the head. What the fuck is that? That sounds like stupid fun. Whereas with Valhalla, we're basically just getting Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, only except instead of English pirates, it's Nordic Vikings.
Right.
Nothing like a good sale.
Are they just copying God of War at this point?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I don't care.
They're both action-oriented, and they're both heading towards the fucking, like, basically Finland and Norway and all that stuff now. So maybe.
Oh god.
Okay. You have to fight fucking Kratos.
not
You don't stand a fucking chance.
No, stop.
You don't, you don't stand a snowball's chance in hell. He's just gonna fucking yeet that axe right into your head, and that's the end of it. I think it's weird that he switched out his fucking axes just for one big singular axe. that he can just Captain America all over the place. That's what I call it. If it's like a fucking, if it's a fucking weapon that has no like, it has no visible way of like being brought back to the user, so it just kind of flies back into their hands. I just call that the Captain America treatment.
Oh my god.
Because seriously, how the fuck does that thing come back to Captain America every time? I know they explained a magnet, but I don't think there's a magnet that's that fucking strong. And if that was the case, shouldn't it be on all the fucking time? So it should just like hit something and then immediately bounce back to him, or
Oh, yeah.
maybe not even leave his hand. It'll just fly forward a few inches and then just back to his arm.
Oh yeah, by the way, so there is. I had a very curious idea. If I use my words right. What would happen if you
What?
dropped the magnetic name tag into a fryer? I'm just curious now.
If you dropped your name tag into a fryer,
It's magnetic.
it would probably, it'd probably just melt most of it, either melt it or warp it really heavily. Because I mean, it's not like it's just suddenly gonna have breading on it.
Well, yeah, what other crap? I was thinking
The
like.
breading isn't from the fryer just makes it warm.
No, really, I had no idea. I'm Captain Dum Dum over here.
I hope you would know.
I'm not that retarded.
I wasn't saying you're retarded, I was just saying you're lacking in knowledge.
No, here's the thing. If you think the fryer, if it causes the breading, you are retarded. I'm sorry.
Most likely. Oh, so I saw this one fucking post that made me really angry. Not only because of what the person did, but also because of what they called it. They're like, my son was acting up, so I deep fried his Optimus Prime.
Oh.
Not only was it not an Optimus Prime, it was a fucking RX-78 Gundam, but the fact that they deep fried a Gundam to begin with and then mislabeled it triggered me on 2 levels.
Oh no. I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable.
And then called it an Optimus Prime. Now, I used to fuck with my friend by calling it that, but I knew like what I was doing. I was just doing it to be stupid. But then this person legit just called it an Optimus Prime. Just legit thought that's what it was, and I was like, I wanna put the Gundam beam rifle in their ass and just fire it a few times and say, "Is this sound like Optimus Prime to you?" Like where Optimus Prime is a defender of justice and would never kill another human being.
What's up? I know you turn the lights on, but also popped up. Just gonna roast or something, or?
No, I'm just going to clean up mess in front of the stairs.
Okay.
I said that what about this guy? Hey, baby. You think you need something? I think you need something.
Alright, I'm back.
What's up?
In the process, these things AI.
Eat Texan, scumbag.
Accuracy's overrated anyway.
You know, I like getting the torque coins, but I'll never spend them. I don't like torque weapons. like I like bullets, not grenade launchers. Like I do like grenade
Yeah.
launchers, just not in board. I do much better with ballistics.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was perfectly aimed. Oh crap! Hang on. Oh yeah, so I'm glad I found an SMG I can use because I'm getting tired of using nothing but semi-auto weapons.
Are you?
Like my my assault rifle is basically a DMR. Like it's fun to
Do
use.
you use Jacob's assault rifles then?
Yeah, it's a Jacobs. I don't really go by brand. Basically, if I enjoy it, I just go by.
usually go based on Miranda.
I go by DPS and accuracy usually. So if I can pump out green damage, if it has a green arrow, I like I like what it does ballistically. Oh yeah, your boy's gonna use it. But
Yeah, no. I usually go based on brand, and certain brands I prefer certain weapon types from. Like I think most of my, well, excluding assault rifles, because there is no Hyperion assault rifles. But I use Hyperion SMGs, Hyperion snipers, sometimes Jacobs snipers. I like using Jacobs pistols. I like using either Torg assault rifles or bandit assault rifles, because bandit assault rifles are basically LMGs.
oh boy.
Bandit rocket launchers, because swarming enemies with missiles is the funnest shit ever. Although, that quickly changed whenever Borderlands 3 came out. Instead of going for COB weapons, which are basically the new bandit weapons. I went for Atlas rocket launchers, because those things actually do have swarm missiles. So it's super fun to see a missile carnival fly out as soon as I lock onto an enemy. But that's the other cool thing about Atlas rocket launchers, is they have a little targeting puck. So if you hit the enemy with the targeting puck, then it targets enemies that have been marked with it, because it does a little explosion radius, and anything that was in the radius gets marked and you can shoot them. That's the cool thing about Atlas that I love in Borderlands 3, is that all of their weapons are smart weapons. So if you hit them with the special targeting parameter thing that they have, whether that be an air burst grenade, a little fucking ball that bounces around, a fucking explosive that explodes after a certain amount of distance has passed, and they're all smart weapons, so even the bullets track.
Nice.
They're super fun. Atlas was my favorite in Borderlands 1, but when they make a return in 3, I love them even more. And I fucking love the design. The designs look so sick for Atlas weapons. So yeah, you could pretty much call me like an Atlas Hyperion fanboy, with Jacob falling not too terribly far behind. And it could both Hyperion and with Hyperion and Atlas weapons. They look really nice. So don't get me wrong, this might get you play Borderlands 3. You notice how a lot of weapons look pretty similar, even if it's certain weapon foundries, they use a lot of the same shape. Well, each weapon foundry in Borderlands 3 has its own unique style, which means that they do not use the same parts. Even if they have parts that give the same stat up, or stat downs in some cases, they still have like a unique look to them. Like Jacob's weapons really look Old West. I fucking love the way some of their snipers look. They're like, some of them are fucking lever action sniper rifles or lever action assault rifles. The revolvers are fucking sick. Some of them are break action. Some of them are regular revolver cylinders. Horde weapons look like aircraft.
Oh, nice.
Like, horde weapons look like aircraft, like World War II aircraft, and I was like, that's sick as fuck.
Ooh.
Hyperion weapons look even more techy, if you could believe that.
Wait, what weapons?
Hyperion, they look even more like techy. They look
Hyperion's
even more
not bad.
technical than they look. No, but I'm saying in Borderlands, they look in 3, they look badass as fuck.
Ooh.
I don't like it.
then-
I don't like the fact
and
that
then-
the shotguns take so long to reload.
Okay,
That's kind of annoying, but
I just noticed Killstreak's fucking profile pic.
Yeah.
Did we turn him?
Not yet. We're working on
no.
it.
Actually, that's a cover off of a song. I really like it. It looks really cool.
He's slowly turning.
Ah, crap. I go all the way around again. This is bullshit.
But yeah, no, I have to
Well,
say
we're
my
turning
favorite
it back,
design.
since
My
that's obviously what we have to do now.
But yeah, no, my absolute favorite designs though
Because I can't
have
enjoy
to
it.
be the fucking Atlas weapons. Those
Oopsie.
Atlas weapons are so nice.
Oopsie poopsie, I stepped in. Oh, no. Oh, god. Okay, wait, hang on. Yeah, no, I got myself stuck.
You know how Borderlands weapons are supposed to look, or Borderlands 2 Raider weapons are supposed to look kind of makeshift, slightly?
Mhm.
Like some weapons will look like they have screws or bolts on them.
Or rusty.
The cool thing about Children of the Vault weapons is they look even more scrap-like.
Oh, boy.
Like they look even more cobbled together.
Is that a freaking
Bandit weapons
Fallout
do.
reference?
It was Everything Black by Unlike Pluto, I believe.
Killstreak. I
And then
mean,
let's
Skyshooter.
see.
Is that a
Yeah.
freaking? Is that a freaking Fallout reference?
No,
What?
Children of the.
the Children of the Vault. The Children of the Vault are the main antags of
Yeah.
Borderlands 3.
Oh, okay. I'm just like, wait a minute.
And and I forgot to mention shit. Which weapon foundry was I thinking of? God damn it, I forgot now. Oh, Vladoff. Vladoff actually looks like fucking like Russian shit. Like it actually looks like Russian weaponry. I actually have to say I kind of like the design for, not the actual way they function, but the way that they look. The rocket launchers for Vladoff look cool, because they just look like big, they look like big
guys.
heavy cannons.
What?
Can I kick Flyboy's face into the dirt?
Flyboy, oh.
No.
I at least get to kill him, right?
Just don't worry about it and keep playing through the game.
Yeah, just keep playing. Yeah, no, fucking, I like the way that Vladoff's weapons look. They look pretty nice. They actually look like fucking Russian stuff. And the fucking rocket launchers look like big, heavy cannons. Rather than actual rocket launchers.
Ion cannon.
Not really an ion cannon, it just looks like a big, heavy cannon, like something you would actually see in real life. Like it looks like something you would see mounted on wheels. They look fucking cool. Like, just the weapon designs in Borderlands 3 were just on fucking point.
Right.
They're so nice looking.
Oh wait,
I can't
Killstreak
wait for you
needed
to
it.
get to play Borderlands 3. Yeah, you did it yourself.
I'm gonna wait till he gets back.
Alright. Yeah, no, just, unfortunately, just like with fucking Borderlands 1 and 2, though, certain weapon foundries only make certain weapon types. Which is kind of suck. Oh, TDR weapons are actually kind of funny. They don't look really remarkable at all.
Right.
Because the whole thing about TDR is supposed to be like,
You just yeet it.
the whole thing about TDR is they look cheap and inexpensive. Because if you
And they
notice
are.
everything about TDR weapons, they're all named after like supermarket type stuff that you can get, like fucking like name brand type stuff, or like store brand type stuff, that kind of thing. Like they have a certain naming scheme to their weapons, so they're supposed to be those kind of things that you would see like on a store shelf, basically.
Right. Oh, kill
So
streak, by
TDR
the
weapons
way.
look really unremarkable,
Oh no.
but that's their best feature,
Hang
is
on.
how they look
Discussion,
unremarkable.
Hang on, buddy. So, Skyshider, I got new art today. Like, my friend finished my piece.
Oh no.
It's an error. It's an error morph.
I'm petrified.
Send it to them.
You want to
Send
see?
it to them. Send it to him. Send it to him.
Okay. Let's see it.
Oh,
Let's
God.
see. Let's see your degeneracy, and let's see if I can't make fun of it.
Oh yeah, by the way,
The
Sky
problem
Shredder.
is, I'm pretty sure you're immediately just gonna go, what the fuck?
No, Sky
I
Shredder.
mean-
you know what's funny?
Do you see the comic that I sent you,
What?
Deegan?
I didn't fully read it
Didn't
because
see
it was
the
so
comic.
tiny when we got to go home. When I got home, I just
Yeah.
passed out. No, Sky, my buddy was like,
Get back.
can I give Vlad like a twink dick? I'm like twink would be these are like small PP. I'm like, no, stop. She thought it'd be funny because then that would be Lovina
Okay,
with a bigger
wonderful. Just. I did not think it'd be NSFW.
one.
Why
Of
did I
course.
even think that?
Okay, there is going to be a safe
Get it
word
off
piece.
of
It's
my
next.
Discord, please.
Your Discord dial.
It's fine. Oh no, well I sent it to him. I sent it to his DMs. So,
Oh,
so
Can't
ten-
delete
no.
your messages out of my DM, and I don't need it there.
Okay, it's deleted. It's deleted. Calm down.
Can I delete somebody else's account?
I will you know, I can delete my own account, you know?
Hang on, be right back. I gotta fix my chair. My
Delete,
door.
make another one.
Yes. I can
Oh,
re-get into
oh.
all the Discord servers. Screw it.
That's funny. You'd be willing to go to that length just to get it out of your face.
Possibly. I mean, seriously, did you see the size of it? Holy crap.
Yeah, I saw the size of it. Didn't bother me none. The funny thing is, I'm not even into that. It just didn't bother me. It's what he's into. That, and I guess I've seen enough of that kind of stuff to just go, and I'm to it.
Well, not sure how that happened.
I mean, would you still have recoiled that hard if it didn't have a penis?
Wait, what? What did I just come back to?
asking-
Probably not.
Okay, so if you didn't have a giant dick in your face, you might not have freaked out. Or at least not that
Probably
hard.
not.
Oh god.
That's the
Then you
one thing I'm like, no, you do not shove that into my face. I swear.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Don't
sir.
don't send him the picture of the other one you have done.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way,
It's
Sky
gonna
Shredder.
fucking-
The
There-
disappointment.
I wouldn't doubt it if he had whiplash if you sent him that fucking picture.
No, I want to see what he'd do if I sent him Tor.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about. You know,
I think so.
the pony at the gym.
Oh yes, I
Just
remember
publicly just whipping it out.
that. He fucking fucking Killstreak would probably have to go to the hospital because
Okay,
he
'cause
fucking got whiplash from recoiling too hard.
Here's the thing. As much as I love teasing, as much as I love like annoying Killstreak with Aeromorphs, I don't actually want to make him uncomfortable. Messing with him and making him uncomfortable are two completely different things.
Well, I mean that's
I'm
obvious.
not that much of an a-hole.
I know a thing or two because I've
Listen.
seen a thing or two. I don't know why that bothered me as much as it
I
did.
want to turn him into a furry, not lose him immediately.
I know, right?
If
Like,
we're
why?
gonna turn him, we can't bring him into that stuff that quickly.
Right.
It's not the first time.
See, the thing is, we're actually talking about this like we're gonna succeed, which we probably will eventually. Not gonna lie, it's inevitable. See, you push it. See, Killstreak, that's the problem with furries. You push us away, but you made contact, which means you've already been infected. just look on your palms.
just
You
give
know,
me
you'll
a
notice fur.
minute.
You'll notice fur growing here and there on your fucking hands.
We're not turning this into the game of changed, I swear.
We will. You will change.
No.
You will. You won't get. You can't get away from it. It's just inevitable. You're just delaying it.
You're just delaying it.
You're just delaying it.
I know a
It's
thing or two
gotta-
because I've seen a thing or two, but man, I don't know why that bothered me as much as it did.
I guess you don't want. No, I think I know why. He wasn't expecting it.
No, I
True.
wasn't. I was
You
not
probably
at
should
all.
give him a little forewarning.
So it's not that it's something he can't handle. It's literally just it was out of the blue, and it just like wait.
Maybe you should have given him at least a little warning that it was in SFW.
No, just been like chicks with dicks warning incoming. No, well, okay, no. What do they
It
say?
has
No,
both.
hang on. What do they say in Call of Duty?
They can sword
Testicle
fight.
nuke incoming. Chicks with dicks
God
incoming.
damn it.
No,
Oh,
no, Vegan. This chick can sword fight.
Oh my god. I didn't think I'd ever see the day.
Oh, that is funny.
I wonder
Trust
if
me.
there's actually people like that in real life.
Oh, hang
There
on.
are.
Hey, kill streak.
They're hermaphrodites.
So
Are
kill.
there actually people that are
Yes.
fucking
Yes.
Wait,
There are.
like
Yes.
like
They
they're
have
born
both,
like that.
and they
They're-
function.
not
They're-
surgically, naturally.
No, they're born
Yes,
like that.
it's
They're
a
born with
natural
both
thing.
Male and female genitalia. Here's the
Fucking hold on,
here's the
I
thing.
have to see this.
Hang on, I don't.
Because I know that it's a thing in
it's-
the animal kingdom.
No, I think it's a lot rarer in the human world. But here's the thing. I think if they have both, I think one of them will not work. From what if I remember correctly.
Six. Where did I get that?
Let me
Bless
see.
you. But hermaphrodite is an actual thing, and they do have both parts, and sometimes both of them do work and function entirely like they're supposed to. Like legitimately, it just works. Okay, so why is that?
Okay. Now that I finished sneezing out the last of my brain cells.
Huh. Well then.
Come
Although apparently because it's like because of the fucking way that the chemicals work for both of those parts, apparently it's not just a physical change too, it's also like a chemical change in the brain too.
Really? How so?
Which means that they think like a completely different way than what a normal guy or girl does, apparently.
That's
Because they have both like
Kind
a
of
decent
interesting
amount of
scientifically.
They have
It
like
really
a
is.
decent. Well, I mean, they do have male and female parts, so it's like a decent amount of hormones and the pheromones bouncing around in there.
right. It's like you have testosterone and what's the other one? What's the female one?
Estrogen.
Estrogen. You have both of those running through you. That's gotta cause
Like,
a lot of issues. Like not necessarily, I don't think it's, I don't think it makes life
Probably
impossible.
would
to
have
live.
some. You probably would have some identification issues, though, not just from the physical part, but you yourself probably wouldn't even really know.
Right. It'd be
From the
I feel
information
sorry
that
for those
I know
people, though,
of so
because they
far
probably
in
feel
the interview or
confused all the
two that
time.
I've seen, usually they either identify one way or the other, or just kind of go off. They usually just go one way or the other. They just pick which one they go with, and just kind of the more
What about
prevalent
people
trait.
who just get? What if somebody went based on feeling instead, like how they're feeling for the day?
Then I guess they can do that. I mean, I really don't know truly what goes on for some of that, but I mean, it just.
I mean, we couldn't
they-
know. We don't have the other part.
Yeah. I mean,
That's pretty peculiar, though.
did you know?
Yeah, no,
that
I
the
knew
worms
that it
are
was
with two
common,
wings?
especially because I knew it was common with certain animal species because some animal species are literally born that way, like
Right.
they're meant to be that way.
Aren't worms?
Yes, I believe. You want to know where this is more common though? Like the most common
Sure.
is in fish. Is in fish.
Seahorses.
Fish have it like the
What
most
fish
common.
is it?
I don't
I
remember what
actually
fish
heard
it is, but there's actually a pretty fair amount of fish that actually have it like this, and I was like, huh, that's really interesting, actually. Apparently the fucking clownfish can do it.
Really?
Well,
Yeah,
that
I
gives
did not
Finding
fucking...
that gives Finding Nemo a whole new yeah.
See, that's the thing, was that was a place that fucking ruined my
Finding
childhood for
Nemo.
me, was it was just all like, they were just all like, wow, in a scientific world, whenever Marlin's wife died, Marlin would literally become the female and would fuck Nemo. Like, that was the thing.
are
I
you
was like, I was like, this has ruined my childhood, thank you. Yeah, no, apparently this happens, like, often in fish, with even some fish that are, like, straight up this gender have the ability to just change.
Oh wow.
It's so
That-
fucking weird. There's even apparently a species of sea slug that is born completely male, but the second that one pierces another one with its penis, it becomes a
Oh
female.
yeah, they literally sword fight.
Fucking
Oh
weird.
yes, I remember that.
There's like a weird sea slug species. But yeah, no, fucking, apparently this is like a common thing for fish. I didn't know how common it was in, mammalian species, though. I knew it was pretty rare for people.
Right. It's interesting to say the least.
It is kind
Like,
of
not
interesting.
even in a bad way, it's just nature
like-
doing its thing, apparently. I guess Mother Nature got drunk one night.
Dude, somebody
Oh,
got
these are
drunk.
some differences of
The
identities.
cells got drunk and didn't know which one to make.
Hey, Sky Shitter. Mother Nature got
They just
drunk
said,
onto
"Why
a
not?"
white wine one night.
Oh god,
decided
all I
to-
could think of, have you watched Transformers Animated?
Not... No, I don't think I have. I've only seen Prime, Armada. I tried...
Damn it.
What was the sequel to Prime?
You wouldn't get the joke then. Oh, this fucking gross ass Transformers,
Yeah, it was
Transformers
terrible.
Cyberverse.
That. No, there was one before that, too.
Okay, so that's how we do these.
Yeah, no, the series I'm talking about is the one that aired on Cartoon Network. It was fucking,
I know which one animated
yeah,
it
no,
is. I've just never seen it.
whenever Blitzwing first arrives on Earth and he's trying to figure out what form to pick, he's like, the jet. No, the tank. The jet. No, the tank. And then the insane one, why not just scans them both? And then all I could think of was that was the cells.
Why not
that were
just
making
scan
it.
them
The Russian
Why not just
aircraft.
scan them both? So the person just became both, and I was like, well, that's all I could think of. They're a transformer.
You're talking about a Russian aircraft, dude. It's legitimately a tank with wings strapped to it.
Oh my god. Of course
What,
it's...
you mean the failed? You mean the failed attempt that the Russians made of a gliding tank?
Of course it's Russian.
I mean, see, that's the thing, is that is also... See, we sit there and we think, the Russians are pretty stupid for that, right? We did the same thing. We're just as stupid. There was a Sherman that was built with wings with the intention of gliding. Even the...
Really?
Literally, I think it's hilarious that the Americans and the Russians were taking leaps in a really stupid direction while the Germans already knew what to do. They're like, yeah, we already know that a fucking flying tank isn't gonna work, so we're not gonna make it. Instead, let's build a jet fighter. Whereas America and Russia is like, no, we can totally make this work. Because we're idiots.
We truly are,
seriously.
but I think we're on a special level of how idiotic we are. I
Apparently we share the same level with
take Deegan
Russia.
as an example.
Oof. Oof. Got dissed and he wasn't even here.
Wait, what?
You
I
got
wasn't-
dissed.
Oh, I was talking to a friend of mine on Messenger. What's up? What did I
Oh
miss?
no, we were talking about how both, because he was just talking about how there was a fucking Russian tank that was built to be dropped from the bottom of the plane with wings,
Oh,
and it could
God.
just glide all the way down.
Right.
Well, it's just like, haha, Russia, what idiots, haha, as we look back behind us and sweat nervously at the Sherman that we attempted to make that could do the same thing. Like, we call See, the funny thing is, Americans even nowadays call Russians idiots, but America's
Oh.
willing to take the exact same leaps that Russia does.
Right.
Whereas
Like-
Germany, back in the day, literally looked at that and went, we already know tanks will not be able to fly, so we're not going to make this. How about we make a jet fighter instead?
Right. No, like seriously, because there's some guy out there like, like some military guy like, let's put a wings on a tank, and then some other head honcho like, good idea, try it.
Good idea, let's try it. Meanwhile, Germany is us all like, wow, that looks like a terrible idea. What the fuck are they doing? You know what? How about instead of making a prop-driven aircraft, we make a plane that is exclusively flies with rockets? Because at the time, before they made ramjet engines, they made scramjet engines, which means that they had a limited fuel source and no air intakes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Basically, no air holes for the engines. So before the 262, there was a couple of different experiments with scramjet engines, basically just building a plane around a rocket. But then they decided, why don't we give this thing an air intake so that way it's more efficient with fuel, and instead of building the plane around the rocket, we build the rocket around the plane. And then they fucking made the 262, and it worked. I can't tell if my thing died. Oh, never mind. But so what's everyone else doing?
Relearning math.
Are you literally doing math while we are speaking?
Yes.
What are you? Okay, my question is, what are you going into college courses for, anyways?
It's due on Monday, the last quiz and test I have.
What? No, I was
Yeah.
asking what you're doing it for.
It's trigonometry and it's just concurrent classes. I'm
Was this
not.
something you took willingly, or was it something that was
Yes.
required?
I took it willingly.
Why are you taking it willingly, though? What kind of college are you hoping to get into?
Well, I'm already accepted into a college. Yeet.
What are you hoping to do, though?
Get a double bachelor and a master.
In
Aerospace engineering and mechanical engineering.
so you want to work with planes, do you?
I'm going to yeet myself to Mars.
I thought that was like, I didn't realize that you were like, okay, I know that you're trying to say like that was your end goal, but the way that I was just like, you want to work with airplanes, I'm gonna yeet myself to Mars, so I was just like, is he doing that to get away from what I'm gonna send him?
Oh god,
That's
what
such an extreme reaction.
What did I miss?
He told me what he was planning on going to college
That's
for.
a
'cause I
legitimate
didn't-
goal of mine.
I didn't know what I didn't know what he wanted to go to college for. So he was just all like, I want to yeet myself into Mars. That was after I was just like, so you want to work with planes, do you?
Oh
Speaking of
my-
aeromorphs
oh
again.
my
So I
God.
was gonna jokingly send him another one, but then he was just like, I'm gonna yeet myself to Mars, and I was like, wow, what an extreme reaction to get away from this.
Oh wait,
I mean,
Sky Shredder, I just realized.
That's
Like, I
an
thought
actual
that
goal
was
of
his
mine.
I thought that was his response, not his goal.
Sky Shredder, I
That's
just
an
realized
actual
something.
goal of mine.
He's
I'm
okay.
going to get to Mars.
That's a legit goal. That's a legit
It
goal
is.
to have.
It's not a bad
It
one to
is.
have
But
either.
still, though, that's also a pretty
I'm-
extreme reaction. No need to send yourself to Mars. I was just gonna send you a picture, but never mind.
Oh, Sky Shredder, I just realized something. He's never seen Annabelle.
That's what I was saying. Don't
Oh.
send him Annabelle.
Yeah, I know. It's like, but then I
'Cause
just
you
realized.
can- 'cause,
I'm like,
see,
oh, wait.
If he recoiled from you just sending him the one that you sent me,
Lavina.
he's gonna he's gonna be sent. If you send him Annabelle, he's gonna have a fucking whiplash and is gonna have to go to the hospital.
Right.
First off,
Oh yeah. By the
now
way.
not the time. It's not the time to get freaky. That's around midnight. Okay.
Oh god.
So let's leave it till then.
All right.
Oh, by the way, Sketcher.
Just wait until midnight and spam him with everything that you got.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I will leave every single thing.
Okay,
On,
nice.
every single
You
thing
will
on
use
Discord
yourself
and try and get
tomorrow.
away.
Okay. Oh yeah, Sketcher. By
I
the
will.
way.
You will.
Myself to Mars willingly.
So I had a funny thought earlier.
And make it a passion.
So again, discussing the F-35 and his little comment about the the whole camp thing.
Oh.
I can just imagine every head turns to him, but Annabelle just slowly just stands up behind him like an anime villain.
Oh.
Like dark shadows
Ooh.
covering her face and everything. I just dropped in lava. I'm stupid.
Oh. So hold on.
You don't understand my process.
I need to check something real quick.
I take it back, girl. You know I love you. You forgive me?
This is something I actually forgot to check whenever I was thinking about it. But now I actually need to check it out.
Oh, kill streak. By the way, I have something involving arrows you actually might like.
Oh boy.
No, seriously, I'm like all joking aside. I mean, like you might actually like this. My friend who drew Lavina, the picture that I sent you, she also drew the logo for the island and the organization they now belong to. Again, this is nothing out there. I promise.
As I said, I don't mind going out there. Just nighttime is the place for it.
This is just a simple logo.
I'm not on Sundays.
This is just a simple logo. She killed it.
Mortality, schmortality.
Yeet.
You see
Actually,
what-
that's pretty dope.
Right. I'm gonna ask her if I can get it. I'm gonna ask her if she can shade it. No. Basically, like the whole thing.
That's kind of what that reminds me of. Is kind of something like that.
Oh, Sky Shredder, I'm also gonna need your help as well, buddy.
What's up?
I'm gonna need a name for the organization and the island.
Huh. Give me a
Cause-
couple days, and I could actually help you because
Cause
I just realized
realized earlier. What's up?
this isn't 100% a competition, but I was just wanting to see something. So I've actually is Annabelle your biggest one that you have?
Wait. What do you mean biggest?
Is Annabelle your tallest one?
No, I forgot.
They're
which one that
measuring
is.
sizes again.
Shut up.
Hold on. You have a B-29, right?
Let me pull up my phone.
They're
real
saying
quick.
who's bigger.
Shut up.
I'm not wrong.
You're
They're saying
not.
who's bigger.
But we're not going like that way with it, you dirty pervert. Desktop documents. That's what I'm looking for. My brain no work today. Persona.
My brain hurt today.
I think the biggest one
not
I
get it.
have is the B-47. Let me make sure that's the right one.
So, negative 105.
Okay. Yeah, the B-47 is the biggest one I have.
Your B-47?
Yeah, because that's like a monstrous sized aircraft. What? Oh,
Sounds
God.
like you got your beat pretty
I
good.
actually have one that's somehow bigger than
Oh
yours.
God, what is it?
The Lancer,
The Lancer.
the B1 that I have.
Send me a picture of it. I'm now very curious about this monstrosity of an aircraft.
The stuff you've seen, trust me, you've seen the B1 before.
Well, send it to me. I'm too lazy to look it up. Plus, I'm in the middle of the stream, so.
Oh, look, don't worry, I'll look it up.
Good
'Cause
boy.
I'm just saying, like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, I thought you might have had the advantage over me, but nope.
Well, looks like Deegan's been proved again that he's the true sub.
Alright, can we take a break from that joke for a little bit while?
I wasn't trying to make that joke.
No,
I was just
no,
trying
no.
to say, like, I
Oh,
did not realize
I know
that
you
I
weren't
actually
making that
had
joke.
one bigger than yours.
But it's just
Yeah,
it's getting
Yeah,
it's getting a little.
Here it is. I sent it to you over Discord.
And I'm gonna die. I need to retreat immediately.
Yeah, no, your B49 is barely over 100. Like it's barely over 100 feet long.
Stasher. Hang on.
This.
B47.
I have several more things I need to do after this. Even a quiz tonight.
The B47 is 170 feet long.
Is it?
Yeah, the B47.
That's weird. Hold on.
And what was the name of the aircraft you sent me?
B.
What was the? It's the B4. It's the Boeing B47 Stratojet.
B47 bomber. That's 15 wingspan. Is 107.
Yep.
That's a start.
The B47 is 107 feet long.
Yep.
With a wingspan of 116.
What's the Lancer?
149.
Wait, what?
The Lancer is 149 feet long. Like, as soon as I saw that, I was like, wow, your biggest one is like...
Oh my
mine
god,
is like,
I think it's huge.
Mine is like her size and a half.
No kidding, good lord.
Like, I didn't think it was that big. I know it's not the biggest plane to fly. I believe that goes to a fucking, type of, I don't remember exactly
Cargo.
what it's called, but it's a, giant cargo plane built by Russia.
Oh, I thought it was the one that we used that we just shipped tanks across the
Hold up. Let me look up. Largest flying aircraft. Let me see. Also, really.
How was the first ball?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Ever.
That was. Hold on. Stop. What is the largest? That doesn't tell me. I mean, that's the that one has the longest wingspan. But I think the one, yeah, that's right. It was the AN-225.
I want to make one. I want to make one.
The AN-225 was the, it's excluding this one ridiculous one that has like 2 fuselages. It has the longest. This one definitely has the AN-225 beat out in a wingspan competition. But overall, like, I think overall weight, the AN-225 is bigger. Weight and regular fuselage length.
Okay, it's called what? The AN-225?
Yes, the AN-225. This thing is so big, it needs 6 engines, 3 on each wing.
Good gracious! Oh my god!
I mean, yeah.
The AN-225 is fucking massive. Although, like I said, there is one that's got a longer wingspan and it looks ridiculous.
Good
The
gracious! Look at the
AN-225
number.
at least looks like a big cargo plane.
Look at the number of wheels it needs. Goodness!
Yeah, I see how many wheels it needs.
You're just looking. I'm just looking at it like, oh my.
It's a girthy girl.
No kidding. Oh god, filthy. I can just. I mean, not skyscraper. I could just see myself making one, and when your character's like, "Hi, sir," I'm not a sir, I'm a man. Like, oh.
Look up something real quick.
All right. What's up?
Yeah.
What am I looking up?
Oh man, it's the longest aircraft.
Why, whenever you say that, I'm reminded of the.
Oh Jesus
who's
H
that
Christ!
one-
What? What
Who's
is it?
that one? is
Man.
the Russian girl from
Hold on.
Overwatch? Pink hair?
Zarya?
I don't know.
What about her?
What you said? It's a sir. It's ma'am, not
Oh
sir.
my god. Don't do Zarya like that.
I don't know why. I'm just like I'm just
747-8.
reminded somehow that.
That's hilarious. Okay, so you know how me and you over here, like, our military planes are so fucking big.
Right.
All the absolute, like,
Okay, hang on. You are cutting. You are. Sky Shredder, stop talking. Stop talking. You are cutting out. We cannot understand a word.
length, longest airplane. No, I know. I don't know what's up with the internet right now.
Oh my god. Oh.
Just yeeted itself out of your house.
I
It knew it was you were talking about that stuff, and it's like, nope.
Well, the internet can fix itself because we're having that conversation. The internet can go off. Oh, I think it's actually reconnecting. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, let's hope this works this time. Anyways, yeah, no, as I was saying, apparently the longest plane from nose to tail is a commercial airliner.
How long is it?
250.
Damn!
And it's the 747-8.
Oh my god, 747-8. I gotta look at this.
Yeah.
I gotta see this.
I wouldn't bother looking it up. It much looks the exact 7. That's the problem.
Alright, I'm gonna probably be back here in a couple
Just
hours.
Alright, bud.
I'm gonna try
Like
and
any ordinary,
get through this
but it's
now.
the longest trail. Keep in mind, I am just saying from nose to tail. I am not saying wingspan that goes to a different aircraft.
Good lord, man. Your internet's just shitting itself. Oh, hi, Zaxter.
Holy Jesus, what's up with the connection?
Me?
Yeah, I said hi. No, not you. Skyshredder's having issues. You sound fine. Skyshredder's internet is like, no.
I haven't.
Can you guys hear this?
My internet's in the. My Wi-Fi logo is literally showing no internet.
What?
I have no idea what the fuck is happening right now.
Yeah, we can hear you, Zaxter, and we can hear the guitar, which it's not bothering us. But
No,
yeah,
it's not bothering.
Skyshredder, I don't know what your internet's just like. We don't like you talking about this. Cease.
Yeah, apparently.
Desist.
Cease and desist.
Immediately.
Not on these airwaves, not today. Yeah, no, fucking. So I did not think I had you beat out, but apparently I did. That was weird.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah,
It's all in good fun anyway. It's what I mean.
true. I just think it's hilarious though. It's just like, you see Annabelle looming over everyone else, meanwhile she's got somebody behind her.
Well, when I meant looming, I meant like behind the little
Like-
F-35. Like,
Yeah, I know.
you want to repeat that again, little one?
Well, I could just see it's just like she thinks she's like the top, but then there's just like somebody who's even taller than she is.
No, you know what she would do? She would just make that person the bodyguard. Like, listen, I'm gonna hire you to be the muscle. If they get on my nerves, I'm just gonna have to ask you to just squash them.
Behind her, like what? Probably.
Yeah, he's like, wait, what? No,
The
no.
funny
What would
thing
be the?
is, it's not power. Like most people are just like, oh, it's a bomb, which it is. The B-1 is a strategic hypersonic bomber,
Right.
but it can also be used as a missile truck, which means it's got a fuck ton of pylons for missiles.
Nice.
On the inside, the internal bomb base can actually be converted into missile pylons.
Oh no.
So it can
Sky.
fire a bunch of really long-range missiles. A lot of them.
I just had an idea. I can imagine just
What?
some, gunship, being like, that's actually bigger than her somehow. Being like, I'm bigger than you. I don't take orders from you. And she's just like, sure about that.
It's like no one said you had to take orders.
It's like, okay, Zach, can you? All right, now it actually is getting annoying.
I'm feeling awesomer.
Because I can barely hear Smash over it. I can just see her being like, oh, you don't want to listen to what I have to tell you, huh?
Accuracy's overrated.
Just brings over the big guy.
Anyway.
Who towers over even the one who's bigger than her.
I don't know why, but for some reason all I imagine is just like, it's less like that and more like because the way that I have it written is he's kind of like a bit of a ladies' man.
Oh god. Oh no.
So he's more or less like, she's kind of got like her back up against the wall, and he's got like the stupid stereotypical pose with just one hand on the wall, and he's just looking at her like, so what brings you into this airspace?
Oh god. No, knowing Annabelle, you know what she would do? She would just tase him.
What?
Just like, zap. And he goes crashing down. Like it's anti-aircraft tasing abilities. That's gonna hurt. It's like, hey, beautiful, how are you? Nope. Just instantly gets tased. Like, I'm married, sorry, go away. She's just not just seeing Midnight married, huh? Not for long. Immediately just crumpled after being tased.
Yeah, no, that's still one of my stuff for the fucking B1. Is it's just all like, no, thing is a bomber, and it's just like, oh hey look, there's a bunch of just cloud, like, a whole bunch of them takes out an entire squadron. Like, what the fuck just happened? Did a bomber just nail us all?
No, you know what'd be bad? Can you imagine a country trying to invade the island? How bad that would go.
It'd go terribly.
It'd be hilarious, though.
It would probably be a sight to behold.
Wait, what? I think I found a new...
Then again, keep in mind, like I said, most of my characters are still technically enlisted. So they'd be like, more or less like passers-by most of the time. Like most of the time it would probably just be them going over there and checking things out and then having to head back to base.
Let me see the stats.
I could just see it now. He's just... Oh, God. Freaking Torg. Icarus symbolisms. Jesus, man. Alright, so you want to know something I don't use in this game? I don't use rocket launchers.
Do you not?
I don't use rocket launchers.
I like using them. I like explosions. And missiles.
Is this a revolver?
They just happen to coincide.
It's a revolver. Let's see if it's any good.
I can't tell if he's just trying to strum at this point or if he's actually trying to play a song.
Oh, I'm thinking right now.
Oh.
What to do. I can make a siren.
Alright, you know what? I've had enough of this crap. Give me my SMG back.
Jesus.
Yeah.
You're fucking slapping it over there.
Here. You want to hear my thumb go right against the table?
No, thank you. Jesus Christ.
Did it wrong here. There you go.
Oh, that sounds like it sucks.
Oh no, I can't feel instant. I can't feel like the instant.
Yeah, no, I used to play some guitar. I didn't really learn a whole lot, mostly because the fucking guitar I had was warped.
I can't feel the instant impact of the knock,
Oh.
so it doesn't bother me.
Oh.
Yeah.
You already have musician's finger?
Sure. But I can also do this.
Sure.
You know what that was?
I hate this gun already.
You know what that was? That was me resting my hand and then knocking.
Oh.
Hair superior.
Yeah.
Shit.
I love this.
That's supposed to hurt. Half the stuff I do is supposed to hurt. Like, for instance, grabbing onto a tray that just came out of the oven.
Oh, you have no feeling in your fingers then?
I do, but not initially. Any initial pain does not react.
Oh, well done.
So if you chopped your finger off, you wouldn't feel it.
For a
At
second.
least not at first.
For a second.
Then the pain would set in.
Yeah, then the pain would settle in. Oh, God.
And the realization that you just lost a finger.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, see guys, I can't feel it. 10 seconds later,
See?
instant screaming. An instant realization of, I just lost my finger.
Screeching.
Oh yeah, Zach. I found a Twitch
Loud
streamer
screeching.
today. I found a Twitch streamer today who screeches like you do.
Huh?
I found a Twitch streamer today who screeches like you do. The little,
Yeah?
the little squeaky noises. Cause I
What's
followed.
their name?
I forgot actually. I followed them.
God.
Today.
How dare you?
I'm sorry.
Have you found anyone that cackles like wizard's hyena
Oh
laugh?
God, not yet.
Hey, just look up Jiggly Panda on YouTube.
Fucking wizard's laugh is the hilarious thing ever because he sounds like a fucking hyena or a madman.
Or both.
Here, let me send
Or
you a
both,
Jiggly
mad
Panda.
hyena.
A mad hyena.
There's an evil scientist hyena. That sounds like a terrible combination because then you've got evil scientist cackling and then you've got hyena cackling.
All I can think of is the hyena from the Lion King getting their PhDs and becoming mad,
Jesus Christ, that's way more laughing than it needs to be.
Right.
And it's way more irritating than it needs to be.
The hyenas were great though, not gonna lie. But like when
No,
you said mad hyena,
not saying that they're not great. That they're not great. I'm just saying like you have evil scientist laugh, which is fine on its own. Hyena laugh, which is fine on its own. But you put them both together, and you've got an unholy laugh that didn't need to exist. And I am sad that I thought about it.
and then it gave birth to the freaking Lion King hyenas turning the mad scientist gets a PhD.
No. God no. Christ.
Hey, hey, Deegan.
What's up?
Listen to that guy's laugh.
I will when I'm not streaming.
He is the definition of different laughs, different days.
Oh no.
Oh God, I missed that.
I have literally never heard of anyone who has a different laugh every day.
Oh, he has a different laugh anytime he laughs.
It's
Let me send it to
weird.
you. Let me send it to you.
Alright.
Bring the pain.
Ugh, excuse me. That was gross. I don't have time for that boy. Oh God, how the hiccups are coming. So Sky, how late can you be up tonight? Sky. I guess he's AFK or something.
Oh my God, this man.
What happened?
Just his laughs, I swear. I didn't think that I could actually find someone who had a bunch of different laughs, but there it is.
You having problem with that video, Sky?
What happened?
Alright. Did you even watch the video yet?
No, I checked the video for a couple seconds. I see what you mean.
Oh, okay.
I can see what you mean. What the fuck? I didn't think there would be somebody who could laugh so many different ways. I swear.
Trust me, it gets worse.
Oh,
I've
God.
been proven wrong, it seems. I mean, at least Wizard and his hyena cackling is at least consistent.
Yeah.
Well, he has a regular laugh, and then he has a laugh with a rap. Whoops, English.
See,
Oh, hey,
see, what
you rat.
he
I
should do,
swear I'm not Japanese.
he should 100% get a hyena.
Oh my God, kill streak fly. Oh my God.
I'd love to see that. That'd be hilarious.
I'm gonna text
What?
him, just
Hang on.
say, you should get a hyena.
Wait, what else?
A dragon hyena.
Oh God.
Oh god. And then it's prideful, and it laughs a lot.
Oh no. Oh God. That's gonna be. Oh.
I
don't
just
think
sent
it
him,
helps.
all I said was, you should get a hyena.
I don't think it helps that I fucking make fun of dragons all the time, and yet here I am with a fucking dragon profile picture at the moment.
Right. Oh yeah, Zaxter. My buddy finished my art piece for me. Sky Shredder, give him the warning for me.
Oh, it's chicks with dick.
Are you okay with seeing that?
I didn't hear a thing, I don't care.
Oh,
Go for
okay.
it.
Well, I'm sending you the palette cleanser second, but when my OCs got drawn.
Just make sure you delete it afterward.
Oh wait, sorry. Do what?
Cleanser.
You're cutting out a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Yes.
your internet's shitting the bed again.
Uh,
Also, that
Fun.
island
That's
me and my
really...
that
I'm
island
gonna go
me and
strangle my
buddy,
router personally.
That island me and my buddy have been talking about. She also did the logo for the organization that the arrows belong to, which is the second picture I sent.
Ah.
So,
Cool.
which she actually gave me at no extra charge. So,
Mm,
she's really nice.
See,
She's a
the
really
thi-
good
I
friend.
I
suggest
thought of a
deleting it though.
I thought of a really bad joke that would be a really obvious, stupid choice for the island.
Oh no.
I'll share it with you, but it's obviously not my final thoughts.
Say it.
Cloud9 Island.
I kind of want to go with that.
Oh,
Oh,
You kind of want to go with that.
I kind of do. Just because it's so stupid.
I guess you could. I'm just saying it's not my final idea. Let me come up with some more, but
Either that-
that's the first
no.
one that I came up with because it's just stupid and obvious.
Either that, or I could get like a comic of like Annabelle being like, "Yeah, there's something on the island." Everyone looks at her. Wait, why? Like, I don't know. I'm too tired to think of anything else. I've been building this damn place. It's just like, you know what? You take a rest. Let
Who'd
us
she
handle
ask
the
you?
name.
That's the question.
No. No, everyone at like the rest of the arrows are asking her like, "Wait, what's the name of the island?" Cloud9. You're serious?
And
Like,
everyone's just all like,
No.
she just goes, I'm tired, fuck it.
no. All I can think of is like, you know, the J. Jonah Jameson thing. You're serious?
Yeah.
They just asked like,
Serious?
are you serious?
they just asked that shit.
Serious?
Yes, I'm tired. Oh, shut up. So like, go get
The
some.
laugh too.
You're right.
As all the arrows are laughing. You serious?
Oh my
Trust
god.
me.
Yes.
You guys haven't heard my nuts of laugh.
Oh god. Hey, I'm gonna
Yeah,
go plug
it,
my phone in
it
right
barely ever comes out, but it's a laugh.
It's all laugh. You make it sound like it's something that's just, when you say a laugh, it sounds like it's something that's supposed to be, like, barely stifled.
As in, it only comes out if I'm really laughing.
Oh.
Like,
I mean,
it's. How about this?
weird.
I'll say this. It's my loud laugh.
Hyena laugh, only oh.
Everybody has a loud
understandable.
laugh. That is my loud laugh, and it barely comes out.
So whenever it's too funny for me, I don't even laugh. Well, I quote-unquote laugh, but you don't hear anything because it's one of those, like, it looks like you might be choking.
Yeah,
That's
so
my absolute fear. Like whenever anything has I haven't laughed like that in literally years. Because nothing has genuinely like got me that hard.
oh gosh, change your wording, please.
Hmm?
Please change your wording.
Nope. I don't regret my wording. Also, all I could think of now because of you saying that was a laughing boner, and I was like, oh god.
But imagine, so just imagine, I became psycho for a day.
Oh.
That's my loud laugh. It barely
Hold on.
ever comes out.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've laughed like super hard in forever. So I don't think anyone's real. Well, then again, even if I did laugh like that, no one would hear it.
What are you
They
two
might
morons
hear
doing now?
vaguely. They might hear sounds that might sound vaguely like I might be choking on something, but that's about it.
Or do you wheeze?
I do.
Do what?
We know that, but do you wheeze?
Do I wheeze? No.
Yes.
I do not have a wheezing laugh.
Those people are the people that make me laugh.
The wheezing laugh.
Just the wheezing laugh makes me laugh.
That's funny.
There's a reason I watch Meaty.
I guess you could say to a certain extent that the laugh that you guys usually hear me doing is kind of a chuckle.
Well, we're not that stupid. I kind of put that together. Come on.
Like I honestly
I love how you
think
cut
that
yourself
it's, like,
off.
I cut myself off.
No, Deegan, he was like,
I was.
we,
It's
no, I know this.
I didn't know he cuts himself.
Oh, I didn't know it was emo.
Oh,
This is news
I
to
need
me.
to seek help.
Apparently. I didn't know it was freaking emo. I was sitting in the corner. Nobody loves me.
You need to fucking get out of your corner, you big crybaby.
No, the corner's safe. I'm gonna make it unsafe in a minute with some landmines, you moron.
Get out of your safe space. Get out of your safe space before I corner camp there.
No, the safe space is full of different opinions. I can't handle different opinions.
Fucking
What's up?
safe from different opinions, I swear to God.
Well, you said safe space. I took it, ran with it.
I hate that so much though, that people are afraid of one thing more than war, it seems, with somebody
Different
else's
freaking
opinion.
opinion. Like that's what the world is filled with.
Somehow scares them. Like, I feel like what should scare you more is the threat of a nuclear bombing, but you're scared of somebody telling you what they think over the internet. What the fuck?
You know what's funny? You just want to look at them and go, "Welcome to adulthood, kiddies. People have different opinions. Now grow up."
It's not like it's like their opinion group. The fact that it's honestly a different opinion, which is kind of like okay to accept. And by okay to accept, I mean it's something that should just be accepted regardless, because it's not like you can 100% change someone's mind unless you are literally capable of brainwashing someone, which is.
And it's
what
like
the fuck?
one thing that bugs the crap out of me is like, it's free speech. Let them say whatever the hell they want. Here's the thing: just because I may not agree with someone doesn't, I still support their right to say
Unless
it.
you're in a nation that doesn't have free speech, that's a little different.
Right. But that's why I'm okay with it. That's why I support it. Because we do live in a place where we can give our freaking opinion without, being, killed or arrested for it or whatever. Because there are some places like if you have a different opinion.
So nowadays, some people
you're being
might just
sent.
threaten to kill you.
It's like, and there are some places like if you have a different opinion, You're being sent to the literal gulag.
I'm gonna make a
You are being sent to the gulag,
Say what?
whereas the internet wishes it could send you to gulag for opinion.
Right.
leaving that mark alive.
I think we broke his brain. Do you think Zach might have a few screws for us?
I've known this. Trust me. You haven't. Skyshredder.
He's making the sounds of a guitar, but he has a guitar on hand he can play instead.
You should have been there the day it was me, Kill Street, Red Wizard, and Zaxter playing Siege together. That, it was just, it was hilarious. Like, we were in tears. Oh yeah, Zaxter, by the way, you missed something last night.
What I missed?
I made someone, I forgot if I told you or not, but I made someone rage quit in Siege.
When?
You wanna know what I did?
You beat him in the face?
I killed him. Like, it wasn't even like a nasty heal, it was just like, I held the angle just right, and they just...
quit too if someone peed on my face.
See,
Oh,
here's...
Did you say pee on...
I do that too, I'm pretty sure I do that too. I'm pretty sure I would leave the lobby
If that
just
happens,
because someone did that.
I fucking
Did I just hear the words pee on my face? Like, what?
Yes.
Oh, right.
He said beat on. He said beat. Did you beat on someone's? So I was just like, I'm just gonna do something really stupid and
No, I
obvious.
said beat up someone's
No,
face.
I know. I know. It was just like pee on someone's face, and it's just like that's one way to get him to rage quit too.
Okay, just, oh my god.
I mean, I'd delete my game most likely afterwards too.
You know what's, you know the bad part though? One of his teammates, I should have lost the gunfight I had with his teammate, and I didn't. All the guy said was, you should have lost that, but it's cool. GG.
Huh.
And
Here's
it's
the
fucking.
They're gonna rage
If only you
quit
got an
because
ace.
guess what? You're using controller and they're using keyboard. Guess who lost?
If only you aced.
Right.
That'd be hilarious if you aced.
Right. Be nice.
Have you ever aced with a controller?
No. I could
I'm
have
pretty
terrible
sure
at the
there's
game.
people who could. I'm pretty sure there's people who can ace with a controller.
I don't push myself to be that good. I try to play to have fun. Because I'm the kind of person, if I push myself too hard to get too good at a game,
Yeah.
I'm not going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, like, if I can naturally get better by just playing it, oh god, yeah, that'd be awesome. But I'm not gonna sit here and like pound 30 things of caffeine. Okay, gotta hold the
all
angle.
the fucking time.
Yes, that.
So, you guys want to know what's kind of funny?
So, I didn't know you could do this. You guys probably didn't know you could do this. I think I already told you, Deegan.
What?
What's up?
So, I overclocked my monitor.
What's up with a buzzard? Muhammad himself could not stop me. I'm gonna show you real
Absolute silence.
Wait. The monitor?
Yes, I overclocked my monitor.
I didn't know you.
Neither did I.
I didn't know. I thought you could just fucking computer into the fuck.
Apparently you can overclock monitors nowadays.
Oh, you just need NVIDIA.
I have. You just need NVIDIA. God damn it.
What do you have?
That's good. Just all the RTX on.
Oh.
RTX on.
I'm mad. I'm
now.
angry right now. I just backed off into the fucking lava.
Here, look. We're I'm gonna share my screen here. Look at my screen. Whoever wants to see.
Ow.
So, alrighty. So the way you do it, right? So you go into here, and then you
go into the control panel, and you find change resolution, and then you can make a custom, create custom, and then you can change this to whatever. And I overclocked it to 70. I have a 70. I should make another one. 72. And then a 71. I want the ability to do all of them.
Yes. Is that what is that every fox's favorite words? No, I don't regret making fun of foxes.
Just because I'm mostly fox doesn't mean
It doesn't mean that you're easy. Sure, let's test this. Drop your pants. Let's see what happens.
Huh?
I was making a joke.
I couldn't hear you.
Oh.
I want to hear the joke.
I said no. I said so. You're not easy, huh? Let's test this. Guys should have dropped their pants.
Oh.
That's so fucking weird. I didn't.
That's
You're alive.
a little overboard, but okay. And I'm gonna do a 65, 65.
Ladies and gents, we're nearly ready for Flyboy and the Vault Hunter to face off.
Hey, get off my echo, lady.
See, now look. Now I have all these different refresh rates that I can set it to.
I'm much better at doing
I do that.
blow-by-blow commentaries for these fights.
You big deal. I can use innuendo too. Tonight's fight is between Flyboy and the Vault Hunter.
It's really nice to be able to run my computer
Okay.
at 70 FPS.
Oh, where does structure to go? Ow! Please don't do that again. That legitimately hurt my ears.
Weird.
What happened?
My shit's being fucked again.
Oh yay. So
Again.
Why?
I need silence for a second, please.
This is where it aids you, TPR. I'm gonna DT my buzzard with your goddamn spine.
Flyboy, this won't take long. Ouch.
We're ready to start. Flyboy versus the Vault Hunter. Fight! Holy shit! Some huge goddamn airship just murdered Flyboy!
Pistons blow. Death from above. Oh no.
That is completely against the rules.
I'm
I demand
happy.
to know where the ref is.
What the fuck is a ref?
I love Tor. What the F is a ref?
Some turds are coming out of the blue.
So,
Onto your butt.
am I good to talk?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be some epic cutscene, and I just Flyboy get murdered by pistons blow. That's all it was.
Yeah, that scene.
I really need a 2.0 reference sheet of Zack. It's pissing me off that I can't do it.
Are you trying to draw yourself, or are you trying
No,
to
it's
commission?
just I can't do commissions. And it pisses me off that I
Once my Vault Hunter destroys your airship, they are gonna
Why is
stomp
that?
your cheating ass into the dirt.
Because my mom controls my money. If I ever have money. So I won't be able to commission anyone until I turn 18. I only have 2 pictures of Zack being 2.0. Yeah, I changed a bit. Not a lot, but I changed a bit. Not noticeable, but I changed a bit. He went from a wolf to a wolf.
Honestly, I fucking haven't even
And
gotten One Piece for Sky yet.
Oof.
I still need to get one. That's honestly why whenever we were talking about our fucking aeromorphs, I was like, yeah, it'd be cool for me to get one of my aeromorphs, but those aren't my main, like, it's not my main persona. If it was, then it wouldn't be a problem.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why I got. Well, I understand that. That's why I got Art of Vegan first.
Yeah. So I'm needing to get some art for Sky first, but I don't know where to actually turn to for that. Because I don't know if I want to get a picture of Sky or if I want to get a reference sheet for it first. I don't know which one I want to do.
Well, I'm gonna let Death Trap play with his friends.
Then again, I guess you didn't get a ref sheet, did you?
I suggest getting a reference sheet first, so that you can give people the reference sheet so that they can do a better job at their artwork.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just killed myself again.
Like, instead of sending 3 pictures to an artist, you're just sending the reference sheet.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
You did great, Vault Hunter. Now get back here and we'll see about finishing Piston.
Okay. I'm really ready to kill Piston. Like, really ready to kill Piston.
I'm really ready to upgrade Sky's internet.
Talking to. I don't think. Do you have a keeper? I'll be back in a minute.
Alright.
You hear him, like, glitching out, right?
Yeah. It's because his internet's being completely poop right now. Hey, Kyle, how's it going, buddy?
I'm surprised my internet hasn't completely died yet. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because we're in a windstorm right now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and let me go check my, let me do a speed test real quick. Bed. Run speed test.
Badass critter bar.
Download 100.07. Upload 11. I have 11 upload.
I have no idea what that means. I don't know nothing about.
So basically, download is like, so I have 107 Mbps download,
Right.
and 11 uploads. So the reason why that's such a big difference is because the download is the initial, hey, this is existing. The upload is it's going onto your computer. Yeah.
What? What?
Sanctuary will endure. What do you mind? I don't care what you buy, just buy something. What a sucker. We're not gonna be able to stop Jack.
Jack's already dead, you moron.
But yeah, my ping is 10.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
It's time to. This is it. Piston is the only thing standing between you and a vault full of loot. You know what to do, sugar.
I'm gonna go kill Piston. Okay, cool. So, I'm ready to end this, so I can move on to the next DLC.
Subnautica Below Zero got an update.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And it was a named update, so it was actually a big update. That's what that means.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
There's gonna be good stuff in it.
Yeah. For sure. And Temtem got an update.
We've been getting a lot. I'm gonna get back in a plane.
I need to actually do stuff in it. I haven't played since the last time we played.
Oh wow. I forgot when that went. Ow.
Oh gosh, the update is 3 gigs.
Jesus.
The Subnautica Below Zero?
That's a big update.
Yeah. Dang. That's adding a lot. Can't wait for Below Zero to be fully released though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is it still in early access?
Yeah. It's still in beta. It's not. I don't think it's called early access. I think it's called beta.
Oh, probably get a construction team in here.
Same thing though. Deep Rock also got an update. Looks like.
Oh, sugar, I've got a much better idea.
I'm gonna need silence for a second, just in case.
This is where it all ends, fight fans. Are you ready?
I told you to stay away, Vault Hunter. But now it's time I fought you in single combat. Gladiator versus gladiator. Versus...
Badassosaurus, you're extinct.
Giant goddamn metal T-Rex!
Sting, you cheating bastard!
I'm not a cheater!
It's robot fight time!
That Badassosaurus is the greatest mechanical marvel I've ever seen! It is the Henry IV of robotic dinosaurs!
I tell you, Torg, this is a legendary battle between good and evil, between cowardice and heroism.
Between giant metal T-Rexes and things that aren't giant metal T-Rexes!
Well put.
I know!
That's a start. Good.
So, Kyle, any suggestions for this?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm gonna restart my PC so that I can play Valorant.
Alright.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I have dinner now.
Nice, what you got?
You have the now?
It is barbecue chicken and mashed potatoes.
Nice.
I have one question for you.
What's up?
What?
Oh. Hang on. Okay,
What the fuck?
I'm gonna end the recording here, and we'll start back up me fighting this asshole again.